Alright guys, not that you knew who I am or know who I am, but I'm going to be reviewing the Ramen Racer. I just got it from Ramen Toys this afternoon. Very excited for this. I've been waiting on this for over a year. I got two. One is the standard black one and the other one is the Dukes of Hazzard, the orange one. I don't know which one is which, so you'll find out with me when I open the box. Little background. Like I said, I ordered this last year, May of last year. I was one of the people who backed the, what's it called, the Engine of Vengeance from Hasbro, the Ghost Rider car. As we know, it didn't get funded. For me, I wanted the car because I wanted a car to scale with my action figures, 6-inch, 7-inch, whatever. And for us to the toy photographer community or action figure ACBA, whatever you want to call it, we don't really have a lot of options for those because unfortunately a lot of companies don't want to make cars for that and they don't really sell, unfortunately. So I backed it because I wanted the car. I didn't care about Ghost Rider or was that Robbie Reyes? You gotta excuse me. I'm not really familiar with the character that much. I know he's like a newer character, but I don't really read a lot of newer Marvel stuff. I'm mostly a DC guy when it comes to newer comics. And of course they had the tiers, the Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor, and Mephisto. But for me, I wanted the car, so I was disappointed to get funded. Yes, some people felt it was overpriced, and I'm not here to argue about that. People were saying Hasbro was greedy. I mean, yes, greedy. I mean, they're a corporation. I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but I wanted it, but unfortunately it wasn't made. And then Ace with Ramen Toy came out with this, and I don't know how I discovered Ramen Toy and Ramen. Excuse me, there's somebody in the background. I didn't know anything about it. I don't know how I found out about them. It's just somebody found it and I saw, I guess, Instagram, maybe Facebook, and it's like, okay, well, they got this product. I was hesitant because I'm not a fan of paying for something up front and waiting months or maybe in this case a year to get it, and especially with a company I never heard of. But I figured, okay, well, if it is a scam, then I can get my money back. And thankfully, it wasn't a scam. I'm an impatient person, so I was kind of getting impatient when I was seeing everybody getting theirs, but I did get mine today. Would have had it yesterday, but I'm in the Houston area, so we had this tropical storm Beryl, and it shut a lot of stuff down. Prayers, hopefully everybody's safe in the Houston area. But anyways, I got it. And I'm excited. So I don't know which one is which. I don't know which one is the orange one, which one is the standard black. I got these directly from Ramen Toys. I also pre-ordered 2 additional ones from Big Bad Toy Store because I want to paint those a different color. I want to paint one red, that's my favorite color, and one blue. Or just maybe just have just 2 black ones or whatever and stuff. So they are sold out from Big Bag Toy Store. The pre-orders, they are sold out from Ramen Toys. So if you want this card, then you're gonna have to pay the scalpers on eBay. And I looked on eBay a couple of days ago, and I saw somebody was selling one for $500, and it was just a standard car. So that's basically double the price. So if you missed out, which I can kind of understand why some people be hesitant because this was a company they never heard of. They're not familiar with it, but I did see an interview somebody did with Ace at Joe Fest a couple weeks ago. He said they're gonna probably make another one, Ramen Racer, like this one, but it's not gonna have as many features. It's gonna, I guess, be a bare bones type of car. So yeah, hopefully people will be able to get it, or hopefully Ramen will be able to expand and do different cars. So I'm excited. So alright, so I'm gonna stop this now and then open it up, okay? Alright, back again, and this is an orange one, and I'm actually disappointed because it came with the stickers. I didn't want the stickers on, I just wanted the car. I ain't gonna front. I'm not a fan of it. You know, yes, I'm not gonna get into the politics or whatever. You can call me woke or whatever. Blah 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 blah. I'm a black man from the South. You know, but I understand the purpose of the car, where it originated from. But yeah, but here it is, the General Lee version. So the cars itself are the same exact car from the black one and the orange one. It's just the difference is the color, and obviously this one has the General Lee. All right, so yeah, the car is big. So let me get this other one out the way. So, and this one does not have the extras. It doesn't have an extra hood or whatever, or extra trunk or wheels. It's just the basic car. So I didn't know it was not going to come with anything extra. So, all right, so opening it up, as you can see, here is some stuff here. Hold up. Like I said, this is my first view. Y'all getting the first look, same as me. Looks like the hubcap stuff. And this is, I guess, for the grill or something like that. I don't know. Put this away. And here's the bottom of the car. Here is the back of the car. How do you get it? Okay, the trunk. Just open up like this. And here are the extra stuff. This is to plug it into a charger so you can have the lights and the sounds and all that. I don't have the batteries yet. I didn't know what batteries we're supposed to get. I know Ace mentioned it, but I forgot. So I will probably later on, you know, demonstrate all this stuff as far as the sound and everything. I know y'all want to hear the Dixie from the Dukes of Hazzard or whatever. Just trying to get this thing. It's not closing all the way. So, all right. So there's that. So yeah, it's got the Dixie flag and the checkered flag. And I'm gonna be honest, I never watched Dukes of Hazzard. This is what it's based on. That was never my thing. Obviously, it came out before I was born, but never liked it, never cared for the show. I know it's iconic for a lot of people, not for me, but it is what it is. Get mad all you want, I don't care. All right, let me pop the hood if I can. Sorry guys. Again, I'm not a professional reviewer. Shout out to D Amazing, Book Nice, Chartemis, those guys, they're pros at this stuff. I'm just a novice, but and I will try to get better. It's all a part of life, getting better about stuff. All right, so that's basically it for the orange car. I'm gonna mess around and come back and with the black car so you can kind of see what you're getting. So stay tuned. All right, back again. This stuff was in the first one, the standard black car. It came with all the extras. So here's the one of the different hoods. So you got this one here. You got this one here. This one is where you can have the engine sticking out. There. And here are the different grills that you have. There we go. This is the bumper. And here are the flame effects for the tires. And here are the instructions for how to put the car together, the interchange pack. Ramen Racer is the booklet. And designed in Singapore, shout out to Singapore. Here are the instructions for getting stuff together, and I'll put it together offline. Yeah, there you go. And I'm excited for this car, man. It's like, it might not sound like it, but I really am. I mean, this is something that I've been anticipating for over a year. and really for a long time, because we don't get, like I said before, we don't get a lot of 1/10 or 1/12 scale cars. You know, toy companies don't want to do it, and yeah. So all right, so I'll be back. All right, back again. So here's the standard car. Seats open, and I'm gonna put some figures and everything to display so you can kind of get an idea of how it goes. I mean, like I said, I'm not the first person to review this car. Other people have reviewed it. People like The Amazing, Articulated Ninja. They got early production samples. I think Displaying Model Behavior, shout out to those guys. They got early samples. So this is the production. This is the fully produced car. Let me get some of the stuff. So, yeah, this is the flame part. And I did order the, like I said earlier, I did order the 2 more from Big Bad Toy Store pre-ordered, and I also ordered an additional, pre-ordered additional Inferno pack. So when I get those cars, which Big Bad Toy Store, they generally get their stuff a little bit late. So I just got mine. This is July 11th. So they probably won't get theirs until, I don't know, maybe August possibly. Because I know, and shout out to Ace from Ramen Toys, because he's been very transparent when it comes to stuff. Very active on his Facebook page and Instagram, as well as the YouTube, his channel, telling us what's going on, keeping us in the loop. So I really appreciate that from him. Shout out to him for that. So yeah, like I said earlier, if you didn't get this car from Ramen when it was up for pre-order last year and up till early this year, it's sold out. There will be some, he did say there might be a limited amount later on once this is done, but yeah, you're gonna have to pay scalper prices for these cars, because I mean, I think a lot of people were hesitant for buying them because this was a new company. Not that many people know about Ramen Toy or whatnot. I know they don't just do the Ramen Racer; they do other stuff. But so some people were kind of hesitant about it because, you know, sending out a lot of money to a company you don't even know of. You know, and there's been times where people have been scammed in the past, so I can kind of understand why some people would be hesitant. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, if you want this one, the General Lee, you're not going to get that. That's it. I know some people are going to probably sell that one for a good amount of money. You know, Dukes of Hazzard fans or people who just think they can make some money off of it, which you will. But yeah, you're going to probably have to get it off of eBay. And like I said earlier, the one I saw a couple of days ago when I looked, it was going for $500 plus shipping. So, and I wasn't going to buy it because like I already had mine coming in, but it's like, you know, $500 plus shipping, it would have been like 600 something. So basically it would have been 2 of these for just one. And it didn't have any extras. It was just a straight up car. So, yeah, unfortunately that's going to be the thing. So, all right, let me do some comparison. Get some stuff out the way real quick. I'm gonna do some size comparisons with other vehicles that I have that are like 1/12 scale. Well, technically they're not 1/12 scale, but you know, a lot of us in the toy community, we fudge them. So, all right. So here, facing you, and let me see what I'm gonna start with. All right, start with some bikes. So this is the bike that came with Wolverine from the Legendary Riders. Obviously, it's a motorcycle. So if you want to have Wolverine, you know, riding, whatever. All right. This is the motorcycle from McFarlane from the Batman movie, the Batman movie. It's for 7-inch figures, but I use it for 6-inch figures, you know. All right, here we go with that. This is the White Knight bike from McFarlane. I think it was like $20. Again, it's for 7-inch figures, but I use it for 6-inch for my Mayfix Batman figures and Mesco Batman figures, and it goes good. And for Batman, you know, sci-fi comic books and stuff like that, I mean, obviously you're not going to see a motorcycle like this on the road in real life, but comic books you can kind of fudge it a little bit. So here's that one. Okay. I believe this is the Bat Raptor from McFarlane as well. And shout out to McFarlane. I mean, people complain about them a lot, and I have my complaints about them, but I mean, we're getting vehicles for our figures when not a lot of companies are doing now. It's not the kind of vehicle we want, but I'll get into that. So yeah, here's the Raptor extend. So from the back, you see how, so if you want to get some ACBA toy photography, you know, have Batman chasing some criminals in this, yeah, it'll work nice with it. What else do I got? Got the Spin Master Batmobile. It's for a 12-inch figure, but a lot of people have been getting it for 6-inch figures, Mayfix, Mesco. But I mean, it's a nice size, but even though it's people are using it for 6-inch, even 7-inch, it's still proportionally small for a 6-inch figure. But yeah, for toy photography, you want to have Batman chasing after a criminal in this, the Ramen Racer. There you go. Man, I didn't realize I had so many vehicles. Here's another Spin Master Batmobile. I got this from Ross a couple of months ago. I don't know when exactly. Was it last year or so? But I got this from Ross for like $10. It's a Spin Master. It's made for the 12-inch figure, those big old figures. But this kind of scales better with 1/12 scale figures. Opens up. How do I open it up? It's been sitting in my. It opens up. Just got. Excuse me. If a figure fits in, trust me. I don't remember how I opened this thing up. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So it's meant for like a 12-inch figure. I know it's not a review for that, but I'm just giving you an idea. So if you find it off of eBay or Ross or whatever, then. But yeah, it's kind of cool. You want to have ACBA toy photography for Batman and this chasing after a criminal or somebody, you know. So yeah, you see how it scales. This scales better with, you know, 12-inch or 6-inch figures than that other one I just showed you. So, all right, what else do I got? I have this Mattel Batman 66 Batmobile, and this kind of goes well because this is based off a 1968 Dodge Charger, and this is a 66 Batmobile, so you know this will kind of work good for ACBA, but the car is very small. I mean, it's extremely small. You're not going to fit most 6-inch figures. It's mainly for background display. You do some toy photography, but here it is. So if you want to do some retro ACBA, yeah, it goes good. I mean, it goes good. I mean, they're from the same time period. You know, this is based off a 68 Charger, and it's a 66 Batmobile. So yeah, something a little bit different. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I forgot what it's called, Carl Van or whatever. I've had this for a couple years. I want to use it. I want to paint it up. Well, I bought it to paint it up to make it a regular van, like a white van or whatever. But then Ramen Racer or Ramen Toy, they announced the bread basket. Was it bread basket or bread van or whatever? And it's gonna come in black and white. So don't know. I'm still gonna customize this. But if you already have this and you customize, I know a lot of people have customized this. This will go good. So again, and I'm all about action figure photography, ACBA. So whenever I buy vehicles, it's strictly to see how they will fare up in toy photos and stuff. This is. Hold up. This is forgot what it's called. It's from Mattel. It's WWE figure. It came with a Braun Strowman basic figure, Wrecking Slam or something like that, where wheels at the trunk. This is definitely small, but you can use it as a sports car or whatever, for ACBA. So this is what a lot of people got for, obviously it's way too small, but it fits good for figures, but it's way too small. Got this van a couple years ago. It's an ET van. It was like a Toys R Us exclusive from like 2001. It goes for a lot of money off of eBay. I got this, I don't know how long I got it, but it's been a long time I got it. It's a standard van you can use for shots. Opens up. I'm not going to get too much into it, but it does open up. I forgot what it's called, but if you just search on eBay, ET Toys R Us van, it probably should come up. It's expensive. I forgot how much I paid for it, but I was able to get a good deal for it, but it's expensive. But if you want to try to get it, because Ace, they are coming out with a van. I don't know how long it's going to take them to get it, but they are coming out with a van, so if you want to wait for that, or you want to try to customize it, then go for it. And this is another vehicle from Mattel WWE. It's a wrecking ambulance, and this scales a little bit better. Obviously, it doesn't have all the stuff. I erased all the WWE logos and stuff like that, but yeah, it opens up. You can fit a figure in there. So, do some ACBA toy photography. Ambulance showing up to a scene of a crime or whatever. Yeah. I got some more stuff. Just give me a minute. Alright, this was the Bratz car. This is the purple one. I got the blue one, but it's got a lot of damage to it. I don't know what happened. It was in my garage for a while, and I pulled it out, and it was like messed up. A lot of people were using this car, and this car, if scales better with this, I mean, I think this is based off a 50s car or early 1960s. So if you want to do a period piece or whatever, you can do that. They scaled somewhat better, but this is made for like 10-inch doll figures. You can fudge it a little bit with 6-inch, 7-inch figures, but it's really not meant for boys action figures. But yeah, you see how it scales pretty good with the Ramen Racer. I got some more. Just give me a second. Got this radio controlled Bentley car. I got it off of Amazon years ago. I got the batteries in the back seat so I don't lose them. It kind of scales a little bit with 6-inch figures, but you're gonna kind of fudge them. I mean, Mesco figured I could get them in. Maybe some smaller civilian Marvel Legends you might scale them with, but yeah. Think how much did I pay for this? Maybe $100 or something like that. I got it years ago. I mean, if you just put in RC Bentley on Amazon, it should come up. But yeah, it's cool. So if you want to have Bruce Wayne figure chilling up in there, then you can do that. yeah, there's that. Now I'm ready to get to the good stuff. Alright, this is the Mattel Batmobile from the Justice League movie from 2017. This is not the Ultimate one, the RC one. This is just the regular one. And it fits really good. So if you want to have Mezco Batman from the Mezco figure or the Mayfix, you can do that. And it's still real good. Because I know the Batmobile in that movie was really big. And so this is probably, about the same size as far as length. I know Mattel, they did make the RC one, but that's a little bit too big. And I know Jazz Dioramas, I don't know how you say it, but they have one where you can make it from the Batmobile from Dawn of Justice and Suicide Squad, but it's like $400 or $500, and it's like the DCEU is dead. I mean, I'll still collect some of the figures, but it's like, do I really want to invest $400 into a vehicle that's really not as iconic as the other Batmobiles? But yeah, so if you want to have your Affleck Batman in this, chasing after some criminals in this, or just cruising by in Gotham City, you got it. Okay. Now here is the 89 Batmobile from McFarlane Toys. This was exclusive to Amazon. I know a lot of people had trouble getting it. Yeah, I got it. And it's longer than, yeah, it's a little bit longer, but I didn't get the CAG set from Ramen because I didn't feel like I needed it. I have the other one that came from the Flash movie, the really cheap looking one, but this is the one I got. So yeah, but obviously it can only fit one figure, and people were complaining about, well, it should be able to fit two figures, which that's true in a sense, but really if you look into movies from Batman and Batman Returns, the only time there was anybody else other than Batman in the car was Vicky Vale when they were going to the Batcave. But other than that, he rode solo. So I can kind of excuse being a two-seater. And even though it's meant for 7-inch figures, I use it for my Mezco 89 Batman. Because I feel like this is too small for 7-inch figures, but it's just right for a 6-inch figure. And I know some other companies, I think they're coming out with an 89 Batman, like 1/12 scale or 1/9 scale, so. Okay. Then, this is a newer car. This is the Joker Mobile I got from Target like a month or so ago, from McFarlane Toys as well. Yeah, so if you want to have Joker and Harley Quinn rolling through Gotham and this car's in the background, being chased by the Batmobile, and you got it. And this is a little fun vehicle, to have. Lengthwise, the Ramen Racer is longer. They're about the same width. And so it's a little fun little thing. And I got this bad boy here. This is the DC Collectibles Batman Animated Series Batmobile. This is one of my prized possessions. I got it from my comic book shop a couple years ago for a good deal. McFarlane is releasing this. It should be coming out, I think, this month or next month. I did pre-order that one because this one, it's got some scuffs on it and whatnot. But yeah, this thing here is big. You see the length? So yeah, you can definitely have Batman chasing after some criminals in the car. Okay. And hold on a second. I don't know what company this came from. I think Buddy L. This is a Hummer. I don't know. I got it off of eBay, obviously, but You can't open the doors. You can try to fit some figures in there, but it's not really gonna work. And of course, that's how long it is. This is mainly for background shots, ACBA. I've had it for a couple years. If you follow Pharaoh Black on Instagram, I didn't get it from him, but I saw that he had it. If you go on eBay, just search Buddy L Hummer, and it should come up with something. Okay, where else do I got? Okay. And I got the Vamp from G.I. Joe Classified Series. And you can see right there. So, see how it compares. So, like I said, this vehicle is very big. And the last comparison I'm going to do is this big boy here, the HasLab, his tank. And yeah, you can see, look at that. This thing's a big boy. Speaking of tanks, Ramen Toy, they announced the battle tank, or the tank they announced. I pre-ordered the Desert Tan one. I know the Army Green one's going to be coming out. Pre-ordered, I think, next week, I think. So definitely going to try to get one of those. But yeah, here we go. So if you want to have ACBA Cobra took over a town and this car's in the background, destruction, whatever, you go for it. So yeah, this thing scales very good with a lot of vehicles. Alright, so I'm going to do some figure comparisons. Alright, so now I got some 2 WWE figures, Crime Time, Shaq Gaspard, JTG, rest in peace to Gaspard. He died a couple years ago. So you can see, you can have some brothers in the hood. The car, let me see if they can fit. And to move the seat back, you just push it back like this. You can, I think you can fit a figure in here, 6 or 12 inches. I don't want to force it, but the seat doesn't go back too, I mean, it goes back good enough, but I mean, this is meant for 1/12 scale figures. I don't want to break it, but yeah, you can fit a WWE size figure. They generally are 7-inch, so you can fit one of those. There's that. Here is the hood figure. He scales real well with this. You could be a generic civilian. So yeah, you see how he fits in there. Here's a Valorverse Sergeant Slaughter figure. Again, it scales well with it. Yeah, you see, yeah, he's in there. Here's Karnak from Valorverse. So he fit, scales well. Well, if you got weapons and stuff like that, it's going to probably be a figure bit. I mean, Valorverse figures are pretty much all the same as far as size and stuff like that. So one size fits all pretty much. Got the classic Luke Cage and Iron Fist, Heroes for Hire, and they look good together. This Luke Cage is basically how he looked in the 70s. I mean, this car's from the 60s, but I think the aesthetics match up pretty well. Yeah, like this Iron Fist. Luke Cage, not so much. Hasbro did a kind of a poor job with that figure. Here is the modern Luke Cage. Bam, he looks good. Not gonna get him in there, but most of these figures will fit in this car. I mean, shouldn't be no issues. Okay, got the 60th anniversary MCU Peter Parker from Homecoming. You know, it can be like, oh, teenager getting his first car. Yeah, there you go. There's so much stuff you can do. I mean, I'm just excited. I'm just thinking about the possibilities of the toy photography I can do for it. And I'll put my Instagram on in the description. You can follow me. If you don't, it's cool. Got the Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider. It's a dope figure. Don't know why he would be riding the car and he can't swing where he wants to go, but there we go. I mean, got Scarlet Spider chilling in the car. Okay. This is the DC Essentials Red Hood figure. You might be able to fit him in. I'm not certain. I'm not gonna force it. I might do it off the camera or whatever, or I might do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna force it, but because I know what's his name, Articulated Ninja, in his review from a few months ago, he had, I think it was a multiverse Black Adam. He really would fit him in, but it's not meant for 7-inch figures. I mean, you can try to force it, but I'm not. Because I have a mixture of 7-inch and 6-inch figures, so I collect both. And here is the DC Multiverse from McFarlane Red Hood. Hold on, let me fix him up real quick. So if you want to have Red Hood cruising in the, Charger, got that. If you want to mash them in or whatever, I'm not going to do that, but got it's the standard buck from Marvel Legends now. This is the Vulcan figure. So he scales well. So if you want to do him coming to Earth, wrecking stuff, and wrecks Charger, you can do that. And that is it as far as comparisons. Again, I'm not a professional reviewer. Shout out to The Amazing. Shout out to Shartimus Prime, Book Nice, Articulated Ninja. So many people. Unparalleled Universe, D Hunter, MCU Collector, Dan Who, Displaying Model Behavior. Shout out to those guys. It's all love. But yeah, this car is great. I'm gonna mess around with the effects later, and I'll do another video. And I'll probably try to start doing videos. I mean, I'm not trying to make money off of this. I'm not trying to become famous. It's just a hobby of mine. But get the generally. So yeah, you got these two bad boys. The two are identical as far as features and stuff like that. The only difference is the color. In the case of this one, it's got the Confederate flag, General Lee on it. It's taped. I can probably get it taped up, but I'm not gonna do all that. It's like, it is what it is. I didn't want the stickers on, but I guess that was my fault because I didn't tell them not to put the stickers. So, but yeah, there you go. So thank you for watching. If you would like to subscribe, I would appreciate it. I'm not a toy reviewer. It's just a hobby of mine. I'm not trying to get rich off of this or whatever. I'm not trying to do it as a job, but yeah. So thank you for watching. Take care. Sorry about that. I forgot some more stuff that I wanted to add. So this is the Mavex, the Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman. And this is the RC Batmobile from Mattel. Let me just compare size-wise. As you can see, they're close to the same length. Sorry. Close to the same length. So you can see, yeah, about the same length. I know some people, when the HasLab failed, they were customizing this to make it into an engine of vengeance, but yeah, it's not gonna look like it. So if you want to have Robert Pattinson's Batman chasing after some criminals, you know, got it with this. Like I said, with this Ramen Racer, you know, it's a lot of stuff you can do. Also, let me do a couple more comparisons with some figures. Of course, here's the Pattinson Batman. So you can have him doing some ACBA or whatever, or maybe he wants to upgrade his car or whatever. As you can see, he scales pretty good. Then, I can't believe I forgot about this when I was recording, but here is Blade. The Mesco Blade. I don't know which one it is. I have two of them. I don't got the one that was released as part of like Comic-Con or something like that. I have the regular one, and then actually, hold on. So yeah, I don't know which one this one is, but anyways, or so you can kind of see. Just lean them, but yeah, he's got the Blade. All right, here's Blade. I'm not gonna try to fit him in, so but there you go. And let me do a couple more comparison shots with some vehicles. This is Gay Toys car. Yeah, no, that's what it's called, from the company from the 80s. Boog Nice, shout out to him. I saw him on Instagram, I think on YouTube as well. He said where he got it. So this is for ACBA. You just type Gay Toys car on eBay and it should come up. This was a Richard Petty car. I peeled some of the tape off. Still got to get this one off. I had this for a couple months. So as you can see, so you can kind of build your world. ACBA toy photography. You can have some cars background. Like I said, I've had this for a while, but I just haven't had the time to really make it. But you can fit a car in here. You know, it's gonna take a lot of leg work. I just use it for, you know, background shots. So yeah, so there you go. So that's just an add-on to the video. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, subscribe. If you don't, that's cool. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, cool. We'll start trying to do more videos, uploads down the line. So again, thank you for watching. Peace.